What's up, Travel Tribe? Welcome to another video by Goats on the Road. In this week's video, we've got a travel announcement and we're so excited to tell you guys about it.
We're leaving our bubble here in Lisbon, we're leaving our apartment, and we are heading up north by Campervan.
Finally, we're gonna see more of Portugal. We've been getting so many comments on our social media channels and on the blog and emails from different people, either Portuguese people or people who have visited here saying, you have to see this place, you have to see that place. But of course, COVID completely shut everything down. We couldn't move outside of our apartment here in Lisbon, but now that's starting to slowly change.
Yeah, we're really excited. We've decided that we're really craving some nature, so we're gonna leave the cities behind. We're gonna head to the rivers, the lakes, the mountains, and enjoy some camping.
Yeah, so last week, Portugal announced that they're gonna start opening the campsites, and they're also allowing for some travel in between the municipalities and in between different districts here in the country. So slowly it's opening, but we didn't want to just travel around staying in hotels and hostels. Yeah. We didn't want to be that close to people. So we decided what better way to see the country than by Campervan.
Yeah, it's a great way to keep your social distance from other people, to just be the two of us, to cook by ourselves, not go to restaurants and things like that. So we think it'll be a great way to get around and also not having to fly, get to go by land, which is nice. And we've always talked about wanting to travel by Campervan.
Yeah, so recently we were talking about it more seriously because of this lockdown. We were saying, how can we travel without having to fly and still seeing, maybe domestic travel just inside of Portugal? Mm-hmm. And we started researching campervans. Again, we've done it many times in the past, but we got really serious about it. And I was even Googling around and going on different websites for different companies located here in Portugal that allow you to rent campervans.
After a bunch of searching and talking about it, we just sort of left it for a little bit. And then we actually got an email from a company called Indie Campers who asked us if we would like to check out some of their camper vans and write about it.
So we're gonna be writing about it and making videos and sharing it on our social media. And we just thought this was the most serendipitous thing because when I was searching all these different companies, Indie Campers was literally the first company I was gonna email to book a camper van. And then we just kind of left it, forgot about it. And yeah, like a week or two later, they emailed us and we're so happy because they don't just have camper vans here, they have them all across Europe.
Mm-hmm. And we've talked about actually living in a van maybe before in the past too. So this will be a really good way to get like a feel for it, have a bit of a tease, see if we like it or we don't like it, we're not sure. But the camper vans are really cute, they're compact, so it'll be easy to get around. And like Nick said, they're all over Europe.
Yeah, so we went with the Active Plus model. They have so many models on Indie Campers, but it looks like the perfect size for us. It has a little kitchen, like a sink and a little stove, has a fridge or like an electric cooler, has a bathroom with a toilet and a shower, and it's not too big, so we can still get around the cities when we get into cities, and it'll just be easy to maneuver, and it just seemed like the perfect size camper van for us anyway. So we're stoked to have this one, and we're just excited to get on the road.
A lot of people would probably want to hit up Portugal's Algarve and the beaches and things like that, but because we lived on a beach for quite a long time in Grenada, we're both really craving like the forests and the mountains and hiking. So we'll be spending most of our time around central and northern Portugal.
Yeah, and another thing that people would probably want to see is the epic surfing here. There's absolutely no way I would go out on any of these waves that I see on YouTube, but it's not really the surfing season for those massive swells that you see near Nazar. So instead, like Doris said, we're not going to go to the coast as much, although we will drive up and down the coast. I'm really excited to go do some fishing, but we're going to be spending most of our times in the inland rivers, lakes, and campsites.
So we'll be spending 10 days exploring Portugal, and then we'll be writing about it, taking videos, posting on social media, and showing you guys how you can do an itinerary by campervan here in Portugal.
Yeah, so normally I think if we were renting a camper van, we would go, spend one night in a campsite and then move, spend another night in a campsite, move. But given the global situation right now, maybe that's not the most responsible way to kind of do this trip. So instead, we're okay with it. We're just gonna go to one campsite, stay there for maybe 3 nights or something, then move to another one. So in the entire 10 days, maybe we just see like 3 or 4 different places. So we won't see all of Portugal, but it'll just be a really good taste of the country and van life as well.
And also by traveling slower, because we're digital nomads and we still do have a business to run online, this will be a good way for us to spend the mornings like on our little table, working on our computers in the forest, and then exploring in the afternoon. So I think traveling slow by van will be a really good way to keep a good balance.
I think this is going to be really useful for a lot of people, not just people who want to travel around Portugal, but if you live in the US or Canada or Australia, Campervans can be a great way to travel right now. We're all restricted in some way or another. You don't really want to get on a plane with other people, so what better way to see countries than in a campervan on the road and just checking it out by land?
Yeah, so many people are traveling domestically right now and wanting to explore their own backyard, so this is perfect.
So stay tuned, like Doris said, to the blog, to the YouTube channel, to the Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. There'll be like links down here if you guys want to follow us on there. And just check it out while we're doing this epic road trip around Portugal.
And we've never done this before, so if you have any tips on traveling by van, things we should know when it comes to cooking, I don't know, parking, camping, do's and don'ts, stuff like that that might help us out, please leave a comment down below.
So if you've ever wondered what it's like to, work while traveling in a camper van, or just traveling in a camper van in general, the itinerary, how to pick where to go, what's included in camper van rentals, what you need to make the perfect camper van trip, and all that kind of stuff, we're gonna be sharing that here on the YouTube channel, the blog, and social media.
Yeah, we're really excited to show you guys what Indie Campers is all about, and we're excited to leave our apartment here in Lisbon, so stay tuned.
All right guys, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and like I said already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button so you'll be notified next time we come out with a new video.
That's another video by Goats on the Road. Thanks for watching.
See you guys next time. Bye.
Yourself to get out into nature, but to also just from the top.
No, not from the top. Like just go. God. Okay.
Hiking, camping.
Oh yeah. Okay, got it.
Barbecuing, fishing, camping. It's gonna be really great.
Okay, it's gonna be really great.
And I were saying that we maybe wanted to go traveling by car, visit just.
Oh my God, I'm hot. Hurry up.
I want to. It's not going in the
Yes, it
bloopers.
is.
No, it's not.
That's the bloopers.
I'm crying. Wait.